for the continuation of the evidence, Exhibit 8, this is in case number RSC2019-000337, motion notice to reopen due to fraud upon the court, filed February 6, 2024. And this is Exhibit 8. Let's see what Exhibit 8 is. 8 is Exhibit 8, attempts for protective order against Belfort. Okay, so let's go to Exhibit 8. Okay, Exhibit 7. Okay, Exhibit 8, motion to reopen case due to newfound evidence and frauds brought upon this court. This is page 13. Okay, so I'm going to read some of this. This was the communications that are in the books and records, and this is all during the time when they bulldozed Mr. Belfort's property on 2 occasions. Okay, and this is what they're doing. So this is looks like this is from the attorney. There are a couple of options regarding a protective order. If the conduct rises to the level of stalking or harassment, individuals may petition the court for a protective order, and my time may be minimal in order to assist the affected people. I attach some of the forms that can be used, and I can walk you through the process. So this was the attorney giving this to the officers of Wilcox Ranch Property Owners Association. That was put in there in one of the files, talking about this engaged in the course of conduct. I mean, they've been doing this, terrorizing us, intimidating us while we're in the court proceedings, threatening to bury us with a firearm within reach, and then costing us, assaulting us inside Winco grocery store, and vehicle assaults, rocks, and all this. But so that was put in there, that this is the paperwork that looks like the attorney provided to the officers, pointed out Mr. Belfort. And how do we know that? Well, here's the file that I found this in, that was given to me. And then here's a letter from the attorneys, and review email, obtain forms for protective order draft, and send responsive email. Okay, this is all against Belfort. You can see it right here. And then she charges, prepare Secretary of State filing, draft and send clarifying email to this person regarding the total number of votes. So this shows the perpetuity vote. And they did record this. Secretary of State filing 7/2/2018. And at the same time, they were trying to pull these protective orders and then charge $236 for that, paid by check 1687, 8/23/18, 236. Okay, and I also want to note that there's other communications in there about trying to eminent domain Mr. Belfort's property. Okay, these are the operations that they were doing to him. Okay, so this is Exhibit 8, and Mr. Belfort, what do you have to say about this?
Well, when I became aware of them trying to take protective orders on me, which was 2 years after it occurred, I thought to myself, first of all, why are they spending association funds on protective orders? That's one.
I mean, yeah, why are they trying to do protective orders when they're on your property tearing it up? What did you do to them?
They didn't want me, they didn't even want the chance of me confronting them while they were destroying my property. And now it turns out that they weren't really on firm legal ground to begin with. It's a big question.
Well, right here it says prepare Secretary of State filing draft regarding the total number of votes. See, this is we're saying
Yeah,
that's voting fraud. That's voting fraud
they were trying to take protective orders out on me.
and eminent domain. I'm telling you.
Before they were legal.
Yeah.
That was their answer to it. That's what and I think you were mistaken. There's a bill for like $1,700. There was a bill for 600 and something, 650, for them to research taking a protective order out on me, for the attorney to research it.
Yeah, well, that's unfounded when they're the ones destroying your property.
Yeah.
But see, they knew about this stuff. Okay, and the votes and all this, and now they come around and they gall these people to make us go through all this stuff, and they don't want to pay after that. The officers did this vote, and now they say it doesn't exist, and so we can't get any road work done because one of the adverse properties, and we know who did it, has turned us in for Class C felony on this matter. So
claiming that we were operating in fraud.
Yeah, when all we're trying to do is get the road work done, and we find out all these frauds, and now we're being threatened and assaulted in a Winco grocery store, telling us they're going to bury you. Guys telling me that I need my ass kicked and all this stuff. And Washoe County and its officers don't want to do anything about this. And so these people that did this stuff and voted this phony perpetuity in, and the Secretary of State's refusing to do anything about it, are responsible for the damages of these roads and bringing them up to grading standard so we can get emergency services in there. Okay, we have defective title, and they've been told about this. It's all over the record, including the public board of commissioner meetings and board of adjustment. They've all been told about this, but they continue to keep doing this stuff to us. We're without emergency accesses. This is honest services fraud all day long, and it's all being done by attorneys. And these attorneys are refusing to, they're all working in concert, refusing to protect our rights. This is continually going on, and it's just getting worse and worse. We can't enjoy the property. We're under continual threat by these people. Okay, and they want to try to turn it out like us because we're whistleblowers and brought up the financial crimes that we found in this association. Now the counties over there in the fire department, Truckee Meadows is rubber stamping subdivisions, and along with the county commissioners, including Gene Herman, who's now on the
they're allowing them to do grading and block waterways with no permits whatsoever.
It's selective enforcement and false representations.
No corrective action taken. We have the answers on a FOIA. No corrective action taken. The state Water Resources Board, they're in on it too. They refuse to answer.
Yeah, that's the state of Nevada, and we gave them. They got a second notice. It's filed in a court case, and they've done nothing about that blocking on Zero Powell Springs Road with the water blockage and Wilcox Ranch Ditch Company. Okay.
And that's Millennium Properties doing the water blockage. That's the name of the company.
Okay, this was Exhibit 8 for the record, a public document. Okay, so stand by.